Okay. Hello, everyone. Just have to make sure I hear the game sounds in the actual stream. Hello, everyone. Just have to make sure I hear the game sounds in the stream. And I believe that we are good. Bear with me. Mute that one so we don't get feedback. That would not be good. Okay. Well, it's a little later than I normally would start streaming on a Sunday, but I've had stuff going on today, so I figured, well, if I can get to it by 6, we'll stream for a few hours till it's time for me to go to bed, because y'all, I get up at 6:30 in the morning. That's East Coast US. So well, no, I take that back. I have to be at work at my computer at 6:30 in the morning. So I have to get up no later than 6 so I can get my coffee going, get it made, and be functional when I have to go online. The good news is I work from home, so I don't actually have to go into an office. So that's a bonus. That's one of the, I think that's the only good thing that came out of COVID. Because before that, I went into the office every day. Now I work from home, and I love it. So, hi everyone, Endara here. I hope you're having a good weekend. Next weekend, I believe, is Memorial Day weekend. I believe it's next weekend, because I think that Monday I'm off. So I may stream on Monday. We got an emoji from Sean Murray, which means crossing fingers. Not only will there be an update this coming week, but hopefully, crossing fingers, an expedition as well. If there is one, we will do the expedition. And I will start it, I'm trying to think, it depends on whether I've got any appointments on Wednesday. I'll start it as early as I can. I'm going to try and find out Monday what my schedule is on Wednesday so that I can, first thing Wednesday morning, go on to OBS and schedule a time when I'm going to start the stream. So if I can start it early, like 11 o'clock early, again that's 11 a.m. Eastern US time, so depending on where somebody might be watching me from, you're going to have to do that figuring out. I have enough hard times trying to figure out what time it is in Texas when I'm working during the week, because they're going to be, what is it, an hour behind us or 2 hours behind? See, I don't even know. I always have to Google it. What time is it in Houston, Texas? To know whether or not I can make the calls I need to make to that area. So, yeah, I'm not sure what time I will start the stream on Wednesday. As soon as I figure that out, because I've got a couple of phone calls I'll have to make on Monday to check to see whether or not I'm scheduled for Wednesday. So as soon as I know what time, I will get into OBS. I don't know if I can do it more than just a day, a few hours ahead of time. I don't know if I can schedule it on Monday. The thing is, I may also stream Monday and or Tuesday, depending on what the weather's like here, whether or not I go out and do my second job. If it's raining, I don't. So, yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see. But we are going to play some more No Man's Sky. We are going to kind of pick up where I left off last time. I believe that was like last Saturday. Or no, it was Wednesday. I played Wednesday. I did go in and get all the mission boards set up for each of the space stations we've been to. I did get my my spreadsheet that I keep so that I can keep track of what type of system is where, so I don't have to jump around guessing at, okay, was this a Corvax planet? Was this a 3-star planet, a 3-star system? Was this a, did this exosuit vendor have heat protection? I keep all that in my spreadsheet. It's all in there. Now, that being said, depending on the update we get Wednesday, when we got the Worlds update, or no, it wasn't the Worlds update. It was when we got the space station overhaul update. What was that, 2 years ago now? I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. It might have been last year. Time means absolutely nothing to my addled brain at this point. But when we got the space station update, basically I had to start all over because none of it was right. Because the space stations changed, and so it changed the S-Class not mods, upgrades. It changed them to different ones. So now I didn't know where I could find an S-Class mining beam upgrade, And by that time I had like 40 different systems I'd been to. So it's like, I am not going to go through 40 different systems and re-enter the new mods. No way, no how. I started over. It started fresh. So that being said, I've started over several times. Once was when I started the live stream. So so as long as nothing gets foobarred with this update, we should be good. I can't wait. I have to decide, am I going to for the expedition, am I going to start with a brand new start? Or am I going to carry my character over to the expedition so that all the units and the nanites and all of that I earn on the expedition, I'll get on my main save. We might do it that way, but then I keep seeing other content creators doing these speed runs to see who can get the fastest time. There are certain rules you have to follow, and I'll have to get a list of those rules before I even attempt it. But I want to get one good run behind me so that I kind of have an idea and a game plan. Because you can't do a speed run cold. There's just no way. Because it's like you might be able to take care of items that you need in section 4 in section 1, you know, maybe in section 4 you have to get 5 storm crystals. Well, maybe one of the planets you're on in that first system, you're able to get storm crystals. So yeah, why not do it? You know, get it out of the way. So anyway, so we are going to start. But I'm excited. I've been waiting for the I am not at the last place we were. I said in that other stream that because I wanted to go in and do some sentinel ship hunting, because I found the sentinel ship I like. This is the one I like. Yay. See, isn't it pretty? It's got the big old chunky landing gear, and the wings kind of come out a little bit. So I mean, I've seen some that I like better, but I have no idea if I'll ever see them. You know, I'll deal with it at the time. This is my favorite of all the ones I've seen so far. Now, when I started my ship hunting for my Sentinel ship, I had like 35 what are they called? The inverted mirrors. Because it takes 1 inverted mirror and 3 shards. And I pick up the shards all the time when I'm on the planets. That's not a deal. It's the inverted mirrors that you have to make sure you've got enough of. So I had like 35 inverted mirrors, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I surely I will find at least an A class, if not an S class, before I even come close to using my inverted mirrors. All of my inverted mirrors. So I started hunting, and I started hunting, and I hunted, and hunted. C's, all C, and then, oh, there's a B. Okay, maybe the next one will be an A. Nope, there's another C. Needless to say, I'm going to show you what I ended up with. I ended up with an A. I never did find an S, which is fine. I figured at least an A. Just give me at least an A. I'm not going to stop until I get an A. So, oops, that was the wrong button. I have my A. I'm down to 7 inverted mirrors. So that's how many ships I had to go hunt down and revive the brains and all of that. Because once I got there, I wasn't going to not go ahead and revive the brain and get them. So, that being said, I ended up with, well, I actually ended up with like 770 million units. But then I decided, well, you know what, he really needs some more, I really need some more spaces in here, and I needed at least 1 more row up here because, you know, the 3 rows I had were almost full. So I'm like, well, I'll go to the space station, to a tier 3 or 3-star space station, and farm some A and S class ships. I mean, I've got the money, why the heck not? So I did that for a while, and I got some more spaces, so I think we're good now. So I am going to go ahead, and I am going to, we need to go back to Orgamen. That's the name of the system we need to go back to. So, hold on, I'm trying to get back to my stream so I can see chats. That's not, No Man's Sky, that's the one I want. Okay. Eesh. So, if you are watching on the stream, or, you know, at any time during the stream, just put it in the chat. Let me know, where are you watching from. If you're in the US, just tell me the state. You don't even need to tell me the city. I'm not trying to get personal. Or if you're not, what country are you in? So, I had somebody join me from Sri Lanka on Wednesday, so that was interesting. I couldn't remember where Sri Lanka is globally. I'm just not sure. I, I've been out of well, 3 or 4 times been out of the country. Only once on a major trip, and I don't know why I left the space station. I was just going to use the teleporter to get us back to Orgamen. I went to China in 2018, and then I've been to Cozumel on weekend cruises a couple of times, and I did a 2-week cruise in the Eastern Caribbean 2 years ago. So I've actually technically been out of the country like 4 times, but only one was a major trip. So I'm not a world traveler. I wish. I can't afford to be. Quite honest. So I gotta stop talking and start focusing. So we are going to, I think it's Orgamen, something like that. Yeah, Orgamen, that's where I'm going. This is the furthest place out, as far as I can figure from where we started. We are still a long way away. I'm still trying to get all of the glyphs. I am up to 10 or 11 glyphs, I think. I'm trying to think. I think there's someplace in here that you can look and see. Milestones. Does it tell you how many glyphs you've got? Survival, previous expeditions. Oh, those are previous expedition badges. Well, if there is a way, if somebody knows how to tell how many, other than finding one and then looking and seeing what number it is, because they give them to you in order. I think I got number 11 this morning. So I'm hoping that there's not more than about 5 more to go. I'm hoping. So anyway, so what I want to do now, because I want to get another, I want to get another settlement, because I'm working on the one that we got a while back, but I'm going to be picky. Oh, I need to make some, well, no, I don't need to make any. I just need to put it in the hyperdrive. Where's the hyperdrive? There it is. I love it when one fills it up. Okay. Now I have fuel. Okay. So I'm going to look for a 3-star system that's Vy'keen. Because remember, I've got those settlement maps. And yes, I am going to be that specific. Why is that telling me to go back this way for the next leg? Because that's not really going in a straight line, is it? It's not letting me go any further. I don't know. So I'm going to hit the B button to put me in free look, where I can see for myself. So I want to see, there we go. Oh, and it's a dissonant as well. So that's the one we'll go to. So I got all my systems caught up on my spreadsheet, so I'm going to write this one down so I can add it. Toprim Nosser? 4. Okay. So let's go there. Alright, so let's go to the space station first. Always. Milestone. Warped 50 times I've warped. I'd have to look at my spreadsheet to tell you how many different systems we've visited. I almost forgot. Stopped and got some chicken tenders for dinner. Don't want to forget. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I always go through here and peruse the missions. This is a stackable mission here. Take a photo of an underwater creature. You can be on any planet to do that. The ones that tell you take a photo of a volcanic planet, there's a specific one usually that they want you to go to. They have it marked on the map. Take a photo of a manufacturing facility. There's a specific one they want you to go to. But on the ones that are animal related, take a photo of an underwater creature, of a land-dwelling creature. I don't know if they've got one for flying creature. I don't remember ever seeing flying. But I know for land-dwelling and underwater, they've got them. Those are stackable, meaning that if you can stack up 10 that are take a picture of land dwelling, once you take that one picture, it clears all 10 of those missions. So I like the ones that'll stack, because then I can go like the ones where it tells you to kill a sentinel quad. Well, sentinel quads are a little difficult, at least for me. I tend to avoid them. Yes, I'm a scaredy cat. But in the missions where you have to kill one quad or 2 quads, if you let them stack up and you've got 10 that you need to kill 1 or 2, and you kill 2, you've cleared 10 missions and you can get the rewards all at once. So, but I'm not going to select anything here, even though this is a stackable one, because sometimes even if I select one, it disappears from the list. It's still there. It's in your log. It's just not in this list. It kind of scrolls down further or scrolls up further. And so you can actually, even though there are only 5 shown here, you can actually have, I've had like 8 or 9 at a time for the same system active, simply because I accepted the mission, but then I'm letting it stack up. So while it's stacking up, it's throwing up more missions. So for right now, I'm not going to do anything. When I add these systems to my spreadsheet, then I will go through and I will accept and discard the other missions. So this is a merchant guild. This is the guild office. So, and I am now, I think I've reached Exalted I think on everything except mercenary. Maybe I haven't gotten mercenary yet. Either that or I just got mercenary just before I logged off earlier. So some of this stuff, even though I don't necessarily need it, I'm going to take it because it's free. This stuff, when I need it, I need a lot of it, and I'm not paying as much as I would otherwise have to until I can start producing it myself. These higher level created components I take, and of course storage augmentations, obviously, always. So I've got another augmentation for my ship. I can get that one plugged in. And at this point I am assuming that I'm just, now if I end up getting an S, I will be sad because I've put all of the ship inventory things that I've built up just doing certain missions, you know, one here, one there. I had like 23, so I used them all. So I just got another one, so I will go ahead and use that one. So let's go ahead and go down there and do that. I'm pretty sure blue is the ship, yeah. So we're going to come down here and we will go to upgrade the starship. We're going to apply an augmentation, and I'm going to continue filling this bottom row in. There we go. If this is your first time watching one of my streams, this is part 9. There are, well, technically on Wednesday we had to restart the stream twice because it just cut out for I don't know what reason. So there are 8 parts, but one or more of the parts is multiple parts, so if that makes sense. But if you haven't watched before, all of these people standing around out here, if you go up and talk to them, and you won't understand every word he's saying. The more words you learn, the more you'll understand, but I still don't know what he's saying here. So as I approach the warrior, I hear an item drop to the floor. They very desperately ignore the faint beeping that has begun to sound near their feet. Despite my lack of understanding, I sense I should do likewise. Now, we have these things. It says offer a gift, 1 Vy'keen effigy. We've got Vy'keen effigies. We've got something for the Corvex and another for the Gek. And I can't remember exactly what all they're called. But if you have them and this option is available, do it, because that'll increase your standing. See, standing increased Vy'keen by 1. So and then go back and talk to him again and learn his word. And I accidentally hit the other guy, which is why I'm doing this one. Request dialogue help. Warrior Timur grunts jabbing at symbols on their datapad. These seem to represent categories of Vy'keen language aggression. I just always do the top one. That's just the way I do it. You can do it any way you want. Whichever category sounds the best to you, that's how you can do it. So, but I'm not going to go through and talk to all of these guys right now, because again, it takes time. And now there is a tube right next to the exosuit retailer. And it offers to sell you a suit upgrade, which is at this point 200,000 per. But for me, it's worth it, and I've got the money. Now, if you don't have much money, then yeah, 200,000 is not going to be worth it. But if you've lucked out and found some good Sentinel ships to take on. So while I'm on the space station, we're going to see what happens, because I've never used a chart for this. I'm going to come down here to the settlement chart. It says showing the location of a nearby planetary settlement acquired from the space station cartoon. You select the map and use plot route to pin the location. Okay, let's see what it says. My luck, it'll say there isn't one. Oh, nope, there is, right there. So we're gonna mark that one, and that's where we're gonna head. Hopefully it is not, if it's an aggressive planet, I'm unpinning it and we're leaving. I don't like aggressive planets. It can be high. Oh, and we don't know, because we don't know what type of planet it is. Oh, okay, it's a Taurid planet. High Sentinel, unless this is actually pointing to a planet directly behind this one. Before we go down there, I'm going to call in the Space Anomaly, because they also will give you a suit upgrade, and my my freighter. I'm going to go to the Space Anomaly first, because then I can teleport over to my freighter. I have to turn down the volume a little bit. I want to be able to hear it, but I don't want to have to yell over it. It's very uncomfortable. And I'm sure it's not very pleasant for you. Had to get my bearings. I'm like, where the heck am I? I know where I am now. I don't think I've got a multi-tool I need to scrap. No, I don't. Okay. Just checking. Okay, so it's done in both places. I don't know how long I'll go tonight. Like I said, I do have to get up pretty early. So I probably won't go past about 8:30 or 9 tonight. Excuse me a minute, I'm gonna stop and have a bite of one of my chicken tenders. Going to my freighter, that's where I'm going to. Trying to get some stuff put away when I can. that's right. That's full, so I need to start just getting rid of those. And that, okay. Try not to have the mic too close to my mouth either. Okay. Okay, well, I'm up here. Let's go ahead and take care of these. Those aren't ready. Those ready? Yes, they are. And are those? Yes. Now there's an empty spot here because I think I ran out of gamma weed. Yeah, so let me plant that there. Oops. And I'm doing 2 rows. So I've got 2 of the mushroom things, but I don't have what I need to build more. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. Let me see. Oh, I think he's given me the next thing to plant, but I don't have spots yet for it. I could be wrong. Let me check. Log. Yes. Oh, forward. Okay. I'm looking for agriculture. These are all the missions that, there it is, I've flagged. Grow, oh, gamma weed. I did some. I might have what he needs. If I grew enough. Oh, go talk to him. So there's a little thing above his head. Let me see. Are the gamma weed cuttings ready? They require delicate care in spite of their chaotic origins, or perhaps because of them. Who knows? Show me your success. Hand over 50. Ah, I will be able to make such fine dishes with this plant. It is a pity that you are unable to gorge on this radioactive treasure, traveler. But perhaps I may offer an alternative. We will sate your hunger with beauty rather than food. Okay, so those are the next ones. Gravitino Host, Venom Urchin, and Albumin Pearl Orbs. And I generally only do one row of each of these. I mean, that's just the way I do it. Except. Okay. Now, here's how it is, at least right now. In most cases, if you've got like Gravitino balls in your storage, I may or may not have. Let me look. I do. I've got 14. I don't know how many I need. We can go find out. Let's see if it tells me to go see him again. Okay, this one is saying to grow. Oh, I think I have to plant it, and then as long as I have them in my inventory, I can go back. So maybe you do have to actually physically plant them for it to work. So, okay. 3. Because I grew one tray of the first one, the one that give you Fecium. I did one tray of those. And, you know, I planted them, but I still had Fecium, enough Fecium in my inventory that it triggered it to say, oh, go back and see the farmer. And he's like, oh, you've grown it. Let's see what you've got. You know. So there's all the planets. So let's see what kind of planets. Oh, we've got a petrified planet. That I am pretty sure is a an anomaly planet. So we definitely want to go there. Yes, only one fauna. I'm going to mark that one. This is the freezing planet, the dissonance planet. This one is irradiated. This is torrid. This is low atmosphere. If it's got rusted metal, there will be no animals. There's no atmosphere to sustain animal life. And radioactive. So anomaly planets, I'm pretty sure, will not have a plant featured. So like this one, see the little wheat symbol or the little plant symbol? It says frost crystal. If there's a plant symbol there, it's not an anomaly planet. So we've got one in this system. So definitely go back. We'll have to go down there. Where else was I? I guess that was it. Okay. So I am going to leave. Oh, another thing I did is when I was doing some of the missions that aren't stackable, because they were giving as a reward for completing them, they were giving these salvage frigate modules, and that's what you use as currency to buy these instead of nanites. So I did get enough that I was able to get the matter beam, so that we can I can now, even if the freighter is not in the system I am, I can still, like if I want to move this over to my freighter, but the freighter's in a different system, I can still go to the freighter here and access these inventory. I would not be able to access my storage containers, but I could fill up these inventory slots so that I can get something out of my inventory that doesn't need to be in it. If the ship is in the same system as me, I can actually access my my storage containers. So once you have this matter beam, which is, oh, wrong one, this right here, the matter beam, once you have that, then you can access these when your freighter is in a different system, and you can access these if the freighter is in the same system. So just a little knowledge nugget for you. I also got the hyperdrive upgrade for red systems. So these are expensive, so, and it takes a lot. So you can see, like, I had to clear this just to get this one. So now to get the next one, which is this one, which will give me the green systems, I need 8. And I don't know how many I need for this yet, but I think it's more than 8 because it's the next level down. So we'll see. So right now I have 0. I don't have any more. Because I also got over here, I grabbed the nutrition room so that I could cook some of the fish that I've been catching on some of those missions. The orbital exocraft materializer. What else did I get? I went ahead and got this only because if something happens that for whatever reason I go to move it and I hit the wrong button and actually delete it, I'd have to have this to rebuild it. So just because this one, the ship came with it, that's the only reason I've got it. Because the ship came with it, which is why I settled for this ship. Might not have otherwise. So, and I also got a couple of other of these parts here, so making headway, some things anyway. So I got rid of all my excess ships. This is the only ship at the moment that I have. So now we're going to go back around here and we're going to check out this settlement. See if they'll let me claim that. Now the reason I wanted to do this in a 3-star system, a higher level system, more prosperous, I wanted to see if my settlement will be, if I can get it out of the red a little faster. Probably not, but you never know. Come over here. Oops. Ah, stop. Come on, man. Thank you. Alright. Wow, I landed right there. Why? That was not where I wanted to land. Let's just move it. There we go. Sorry about that, dudes. Alright, let's see if we can get this one here. So we have 7% happiness, maintenance cost of 268.9 thousand per day. Productivity is only 60,000 today. Yeah, that's a pretty big deficit. So let's see. Becomes, let me see, for 3. Oh, I have to have 3 Viking dagger. Well, you know what? I think I have them in the freighter. Let's go look. I have 5, so yes. Put those in my inventory. Now let's check. Yep. Become settlement overseer for 3 Viking dagger. There we go. Now we're going to build my office right here. We need 210 silicate powder. I've got that. That's not a problem. And my office will be ready in a minute and a half. Well, we can wait. So now I'll go check on, after we're done with this one, we get this one built. Go away, nothing to see here. Keep your nose out of my business. Once we get this one built and get this one started, we'll go check on the other one, and we'll just kind of make a habit of checking on them periodically, because I do tend to forget about them for a while. I don't mean to. It just kind of happens. So I'm gonna grab these big crystals of dihydrogen and get the condensed carbon and sodium nitrate if there's any around. So these plants here, these are snappy plants. This little red thing in the middle here, if you're really careful, if you approach it slowly, you're really careful, once it says grassy pod, hold down your X key with your Xbox controller and you can grab that. It'll close, you won't take any damage, and then you can kill it for even more oxygen. You get a little more oxygen that way. Oh, is that a yellow? No, that's leaves. Okay. Let's see if they're ready for the next step of my office here. I don't know if it's been a minute and a half yet. I think it has. Yep, 5 metal plating required. I don't have them, so come over here. We're going to make 5 metal plating. 2, 3, 4, 5. To change the number there, if you're using an Xbox controller, I'm on the PC. But whether you're playing on the PC or playing on a computer with an Xbox controller, to change a number where it says build, you'd hit A to build 1. Change the amount with your left and right bumpers. So with the right bumper, you hit it 1 time, it changes to 2, because it'll automatically do 1. So if you do it again, you get 3, then 4, then 5. And that's how many we need. So that's how many I'm making. So just in case. It does say that, but I can't tell you how many times I saw it without seeing it. It's like I never read the fine print. So now, if we look at this, oops, no, we'll do this. Okay, so in another minute, we'll get to the next step. We'll take care of some of these snappy plants. Don't want to go too far too quick, because if you do, they'll snap on you and you'll take damage. You also have to be careful that there's not a nosy sentinel standing there next to you. Man, it got dark quick, didn't it? Final fit out. I need 3 microprocessors. So, and I think I've got those. Come on. Do a different way then. Microprocessors are here. See, I've got 34, so. I can't remember if it was 5 or 3, so it was 3, so more than enough. There we go. So final stage, and this is going to take us again about a minute and a half. So this can go back over here. This way right now while we're waiting. Tidy things up, make space so that if I need to drop more stuff in here, I can. I probably should use some of my upgrades to upgrade it, but I hate to do that, especially as it's only an A, and once I add things, the modules to it, the storage to it, it's not like I'll get it back. $34 more seconds.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
So I've got these heat protection, so
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
unveil. And they're going to shoot off some fireworks for us. So now we go in and we can look and it'll show us, oh, construction opportunity already. So we can approve a Starship dock, which would give us 13,000 additional productivity every day, plus 1 population capacity. Or we can begin the construction of a coolant mill, which will give us 1 population capacity and 22,000 per day. The Starship dock would come in handy, but this one would get us closer to not being so far into debt, not, you know, to have it start digging us out. So I'm going to approve this one. So if you look, it says if I hit the X, it's going to approve the Starship, but if I hit the Y, it's going to approve the tower. And that's a little newer than the last time I played with settlements. Because the last time I played with settlements, you just had to hover over the one and hit the X. So whether it was this side or this side, you'd still hit the X. But they've changed it. So I ended up hitting a different one that I wanted to hit. So this says Y, so I'm going to hold down the Y. So it's going to start the construction on the mill, the coolant mill. What the heck? Oh, we're being attacked. Okay, we'll come back. We need to take these pirates out of commission. How dare they? There were fireworks going, so I didn't hear the pirates shooting at us. That's two. Careful when you're aiming towards the planet. You don't want to accidentally shoot the planet. Oh, I hate the ones that go loop-de-loops. That's four. One left, yeah. There you go. Oh, is there another one? Okay. Hostile ships defeated. Oh, itch. Okay, so there's the construction opportunity. So we're gonna just land this baby there. What does this one need? 280 magnetized. I've got more than I need in the ship. So there we go. And this is going to take an hour. So we may not get back to this until the next stream. I was going to go in and check on my other settlement. Yeah, there it is. So where's my other settlement? There it is. Visitor waiting. There's a visitor. Let's go over there. Greek settlement visitor. Unprompted, citizen Osri announces that they have come in peace. They wink and offer an elaborately wrapped a handful of cogs. Resolution required. Accept his offering. So I can either accept it or decline it. You don't know what the outcome's going to be on either one, so we'll go ahead and accept the gift, I guess. We'll see. We'll see if he turns out to be a bad idea. Paper towels. There they are. do want to look at one other thing. How close are we? Sentinel alert level 86, so it's getting kind of high. So we did what we needed to do on the new settlement. So we're just going to go back to the space station at that new system. Okay. Is this right? Is my ship on this system or the other system? Because it shouldn't have worked at one of these places. Weird. See, this is high tech material. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, that's right. We're in that bus system. And that's where I can move these over. I need to go to that anomaly planet. I'm looking for that marker. think that's it. Yeah. Okay, that's the planet. What we're looking for is the one fauna on this planet. And they will usually not look like any fauna you see on any other planet. Looking for the red dot. And that's what it looks like right there, top center of the screen. So, we've got that one. All species discovered. So, that gives us another one. Oh, let me collect this. I haven't done that for a while. Oh, yeah, 482. That's one thing I wanted to look at. To see how many planets have I gotten where I've got all 26 planets I have gotten all. Let me make sure I don't have any other characters in any of these. Oh, you know what? That might count. That might give us a false count, so let me double check. Okay, so 25. 25 planets, not systems, planets, where I have found all the fauna on those planets. Now, granted, the majority of these are one fauna planets, but hey, they don't tell you specifically that it can't be. That there has to be 2 or more. Or there has to be more than 4 for it to count. No, they don't say that. They just say, find them all. When there's only one, it's not that hard. Because you're just looking for the red dot. Okay. So, we've got building under construction in the one, and we saw a visitor in the other. And neither of them are at the level where they are ready to be attacked by sentinels quite yet. So let's move on, shall we? There's really nothing else here I was going to do. Oh, we could go, let's go look at that dissonant planet. Hold on. I want to look at the dissonant planet. Because I want to see what kind of ship they've got. Okay, why is it not telling me? Yes, I know you're going to tell me. But why isn't it telling me on those others? I scanned the planet, so I should be able to see information about the planets. Fine, do it this way. There it is. We're going to come over here and we're going to mark it. So we're going to look for that little mark. Could be on the other side of this big one. Okay, there's the flag. See the flag? It's like in the center at the very, very top. So I think it's going to be, well, I don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay, mark the planet. Good Lord. Sometimes that mark is a little hard to see. Who knows, the system might have the Sentinel ship I've been waiting for. Considering I took several hours this morning farming ships to try and find an A-class, minimum A-class. If I found an A-class early on, I would still kept looking to see if I could get the S-class, but after several hours and getting down to where I've got like 7 of those inverted mirrors left, I think I'd better take this one and be happy I found an A. You can drop out a pulse to see what those are. Most of the time it's going to be merchants. Sometimes it'll be something different. Not often, every now and then. Okay, so this is a dissonant planet. So we're going to park it and and during the whole time I was farming Sentinel ships, I was also looking at the dissonance resonators, and when they had echolocators, I was grabbing them. So I'm up to 6 now on these. So we're going to see, we're going to use one, see if there's a camp. Okay, there's the camp. So I'm going to find it. I lost it. Jeez. There it is. I'm going to flag it. I should cataloging these animals, but ow. It's only 30 seconds away, less than 20 seconds away now, so. We didn't get to do the little up and down thing. So this is going to be the opening of the mouth of the camp, I think. Come on, let me land, dang it. If it doesn't land me in a good place, I can always move it, right? Move that down here. Got harmonic strap. That one gave me runaway mole. Atlantidium. Nanites. Not a huge amount of nanites, but some nanites. Ah, and there's a multi-tool expansion slot, and we get this stuff,
Recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
recharged. Not overly crazy about that particular weapon. So now we're going to come back here to this computer. And we're going to go first. Harmonic lockdown in progress. Rejected, rejected, rejected. We're going to scan the memory registers.
Weather update.
So these are the three keys, if you will. 9 minus 4 is 5. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 5 and 11. 12 plus 4 is 16. So 5, 11, 16. And they don't have to be in that order as long as you get the right numbers. 5, 11, and 16. Turn off my phone. That's my alarm letting me know that I gotta go to bed in about an hour and a half. Otherwise, I'll stay up doing whatever for half the night. Okay, so we've unlocked the camp. So first thing I'm going to do is unlock the multi-tool. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to locate a dissonant spike. The dissonant spike, that's the crash sentinel ship. And there's the marker for it. Now, before I go over and do that, you do two things. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set down a base, because we can come back here over and over again, use that same computer right there to find more dissonant spikes, rather than trying to hunt up echolocators for every single time. Okay, I'm going to go here and we're going to claim the base. So that puts a base marker down for us. Until I max out on number of bases, I'm not going to worry about it. If that happens, then I'll deal. Okay. So we've got a base down, so we can come back here as many times as we want. Now I'm going to come over here, I'm going to grab this Sentinel weapon. It's a B class, it's not anything great, but it's free. So I'll take it. Next time I go up to Space Anomaly, I'll scrap it. Now, when you get a new weapon or get a new ship, it automatically becomes your primary, so you just have to remember to come down here before you find yourself in battle and switch your primary weapon back, which is what I just did. Okay, so now let's get over and check out that ship, see what kind of ship it is. See if it's a cool one. 27 minutes? No, we can do better now. up out of the atmosphere, and now I'm going back in on an angle. It'll take a lot less time than the 2.5 minutes it said. Or the 20 minutes it said. Whatever it was. I don't remember now. I think it was 20 minutes, come think about it. Might be interesting. Okay, it's a B. Not the worst, but far from the best. Okay. There, now we come over here. We are going to, actually, we're going to get some target swoop. What am I swooping for? Oh yeah, I know. Stop. Oh, are you talking about these? Okay, these two are advanced DM, which is not what we want. But these two are, so we need 3 radiant shards for each one. Oh, for crying out loud. There. That should be good for right now. I'm actually really surprised I'm getting as tired as I am right now because, well, I mean, I'm really not all that surprised because I got up at 7 yesterday morning. Did not get to bed until about 2:30 this morning, and I was up again at 7. So yeah, I'm starting to feel it now. So we'll see how far we can make it. See how close we can get to 8:30. What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna probe the brain now, so that it'll lead us to an ancient site. I hate dealing with YouTube on the laptop because the slightest little thing, you could just bump something and all of a sudden you'll stop. Your stream it'll pause it. I don't know. It's just crazy. Power up the suit.
Technology recharge.
Come on. I hate those new floras. I keep forgetting about them. How far are we away from that? 668. I don't know why I didn't call in the ship. I'm just kind of moving at this point. Trying to stay alert. Because right now, I'm telling you, tired as I am, it's difficult to do. So, yeah, sorry we didn't get a chance to stream a little longer today, but I had stuff that I had to do and that I couldn't not do. So, did I go past it? Sure the hell did. How did I go past? That's the salvage site. Oh my god. That's it. Strike at that while the ship's coming in. salvage site, or is that the... That's the salvage site, so that's the ancient site. Are just not wanting to focus right now. That is the ancient site. Okay. For a moment I forgot. I thought I'd passed it, but no, I was just down too low and I hit it. I ran into something like that. Immovable object. Neat brick wall. On these ancient sites, they've usually got 3 of these knowledge stones. I just usually go ahead and grab them. I mean, it's 3 more words, right? Ah, there it is. There, I have harmonic brain now. Let's go ahead and get back, check out this new Sentinel ship. Yikes. We're heading for... where's it? There it is. Sentinel site. So as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm hoping there will be an expedition with this one. Time will tell. Okay, so let's see. Well, I've got a whole lot more slots now because I added a bunch of slots, so so we're just going to claim it and add it to our ship. But now I want to see how this looks, how the animation is on it, if there's any to speak of. Oh my god. Oh. There. Now let me take off. It does a little bit. It doesn't do much. Is it worth me trading in my current ship for this new one? No. Honestly, not really. Oh. So that's the ship on this planet. So I think we'll just leave this planet, leave this system, move on in the next stream, because I think I am done for the day. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to let you go. You guys have a wonderful Sunday night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow evening if I'm able to stream. It's all going to depend on my second job, and if not, then Wednesday for sure. So, you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now.